I've had quite a lot of practice journaling over the years. It's helped me manage my stress, it's helped me be more creative and boost my memory. It's helped me understand myself better, and it's also had some unexpected benefits. Although I ran into a challenge. Other journaling methods just weren't cutting it for me. I needed something to get me going that wasn't getting boring. I was ready to take my journaling to the next level with these 3 methods. Method 1, short stories. This is where my writing really started to develop. I would collect stories from my life by asking 5 different questions. Who? These are the characters, the protagonist, the antagonist, and the other people involved in the story. Where/when. This is the setting. Painting a picture with words. Why this story? This is where I get into the emotions, and also where I get into the message that I'm trying to convey in the story. Lastly, what? Get into the obstacles, get into the conflict, what's changed, what's happened. Basically, it's just what happens. Method 2, separate journals. I like to keep separate journals for various different purposes. There's one for dreams, health, and what I call my channel journal, dream journal. This is usually the first journal I get to when I wake up in the morning. I really enjoy writing about my dreams because it truly opens my eyes to different perspectives that I would not have thought of otherwise. And sometimes it can get a bit freaky. Health journal. This one's pretty self-explanatory, but I log my health. How am I feeling? Am I ill? Is there pain? Have I been sleeping less? I just log the symptoms that I feel. This one I don't get to very often, but if there's something that comes to mind that I want to journal, or I've started noticing a trend in my health, I get into my health journal. In my channel journal, I write about people, places, things, movies, videos that moved me. Basically, all sorts of topics I go really into depth about. There are also some other things that I include in this channel journal that we'll go through in method 3. Before I move on to the next method, please consider liking and subscribing if you've gotten value from this video. Getting creative. So I find various different ways to get creative in my journaling. So I would draw, I would insert pictures that I find relate to what I'm talking about. I would write in different languages. And this last one, I would actually use tarot. A friend of mine gifted me a tarot deck sometime last year, and I find it very intriguing. I am not completely superstitious, and I do believe there are psychics, although even if you don't believe in that, there is still immense value from having this deck. Every single card you pull out has a different meaning behind it, as well as a variation of that meaning, whether it's up or down. So this really can open your eyes to different possibilities that are out there that you would not have thought of if you hadn't pulled the card, for instance. Since you've made it to the end, I have a little bonus tip. When I first got started in journaling, I used to do it in school. So to prevent anyone from seeing what I wrote, I would write it in a code. So if you're just getting started and you don't want to use your phone and you want to actually use a physical journal to write, this could be a good way to make sure that your stuff stays secure and no one goes poking around in there. If you were looking for a more simplistic approach, I had created another video for that, which you could watch here.